Right, welcome back to video 2 of Trainz: A New Era. We're at SP2, which is basically a second update. On tutorial 6, this is a session objective to provide a convenient way to observe the tasks you are required to complete during session and help you keep track of progress. Wrote that down off the main menu at the front, which if you're playing you will see. To the left is the speed, is a display showing the current objective is shown. Transfer tanks, click objective to view details. Okay, right, let's get going because the time is counting up and I don't want to get a time penalty. Right, so that's going. Click. Transfer tanks. Right, here we go. In the left, above the session score, is a display points that may be awarded for completing tasks or completing objectives. Points may be reduced for breaches subject to the error. Okay. Transfer tanks. 1. Proceed to Jackson Refinery. 2. Couple the tankers. 3. Return to yard. So that's fair enough. We don't need to keep that up because we know what we're doing, and it'll tell us as we're doing them now. Right, speed limit is 30, we're doing 28, it's all good. Next signal is red, so we need to stop. I take it that's probably when we get to the refinery, or I don't know, a junction before where we might have to change over the junction switch. What do they call it? I can't remember the name now. Can't remember what junction it's called on the railway. Yeah, okay. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Don't worry about it. Cab interior. Let's have a look around. It's quite nice. Chase view. There's the bell. Right, there's a stop. Take it that must be the refinery. Next speed limit is 10 as well, so we'll look at reducing speed in a minute. It was already set for us, wasn't it? So let's drop that down. Too much, but there you go. Don't want to overshoot and get a penalty. Let's go this side because some tankers are in that way, and let's hit the brakes. Nice. Right, arrived at the refinery, have completed the first of 3 tasks. Note the objective display has been updated accordingly. 5 points have been awarded for completing the first task. Thank you very much. You can now move forward to couple to the tankers. Okay, and it's a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. Well, as we go in the yard, we're still in the 30 at the moment, but I don't want to get. Ah, look, yeah, that task 1 of 3 done because we've got to the refinery. We're going at 2. That's just a wee bit too slow. Slow down now. A bit slower than I expected. Right, there we go. 2 of 3. 2 of 3 tasks have now been completed. The objective display has updated and another 500 points have been added to your score. You can now return to the yard. Okay, right, so we're going in reverse. What we got? 5 tankers. Don't know how heavy that is because it's not going to tell us. There's no weight up here, is there? Nope. Don't want to go above 5 miles an hour while we're in the yard, but it should change to 30 when this gets to 0. Nope. It will change at some point, I think. I love the sound effects, it's really good. I'm enjoying the sound effects. Come on in, let's get the speed limit. The speed limit is 30. I think it's when the last carriage comes out. It must be when the last carriage comes out. Yeah. It's when the train is completely got through the speed limit change. So I suppose you don't want to be you might be in the right speed limit with the engine, but your trailers are still being the slowest, so you can't pick the speed up until they're all through. So anyway, now we're on the way back to the yard where we started, and yeah, I think that will be all 3 tasks complete, and we can put that in. So anyway, other than that, the graphics is really good. Don't need to be that close with it because it's doing its own thing. There we go. So we're going over there. So literally we've just done a little loop to the refinery. The refinery is disappearing, and they might have to change the draw distance because that is disappearing a bit too quick for my liking. It's like a little bit more detail. I must have it set a bit low. I'm only getting 30 FPS, so I don't know whether that's going to affect, but we will have a look at that for the following tutorial. We'll see if we can bump it up. Keeping a nice speed. There's a nice wood yard there. That's the end of a line as well. I do like it though, it's quite a good map. Oh look, there's a waterfall there. So it's a garage. You turn the that's quite good. I can do that from here. So anyway, let's go back to our train. I'm not gonna. How long we got till there? Willy Rag and Co. Nice. Right, so we're back to the yard. The town has appeared now. Definitely have to change that draw distance. I think I might have to make it a little bit more than what it is. Hopefully it will draw a bit more so when we come out we can see a bit more detail. Right, get a bit close, let's slow her down a bit. I'm going to go shooting through and get a penalty. Stop there. Come on. I might have failed that. Oh no, it's giving it to me. It's probably because I haven't gone through the junction, which is good. Should have stopped a little bit before that. It was a little bit of an overshoot, I reckon. But there you go. Perfect run. You've achieved a 5-star. Click replay. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. And it took us 9 minutes. So yeah, cool. Right, hello. Tutorial 7. Realistic mode offers a more challenging method of operating your train using the controls found in a real locomotive. This tutorial introduces the basics of the control stand. Right, so we're getting to more a realistic mode, or more realistic way of operating the train. So as you can see, the realistic mode, you can use the mouse or the keyboard to operate the levers in the locomotive cab. The controls are also represented in the bottom of the right of the screen. Oh right, yeah. So it's changed. They've changed this panel. To begin, press F to select the forward gear. Click the check mark each time you're ready to continue. So click F, and what I want to do is see what moves. Right, so that goes forward, that goes up. So right, press the brake cylinder. Pressure in the brake cylinder causes the brakes to apply. Note the display on the right of the brake cylinder is showing 64 psi. Release the brake, pressing Q. Right, brake cylinder 64 psi. It should be brake. No, it'd be one of these, wouldn't it? I would have thought. Right, let's press Q. Let's see what moves. The W key will advance the throttle. Tap the W key repeatedly to advance the throttle. Right. Okay. So we've done that. Oh look, that's better. Zoom out a bit. I can actually see a bit more of the controls. Right. Okay. So tap the X to back the throttle. When hauling consist, always reduce the throttle slowly to prevent slacking couplers. Running too quickly, press it until the throttle goes back to zero or idle. Right, it's back to idle. Okay. Not going too fast. Anyhow, I'm doing what it's telling me. So I'm in a forward, but zero. So, right, since you're running light, or in other words, not hauling, use the independent brake to stop. The independent brake applies brakes to the locomotive only. E. Ah, right, okay. Set the reverser to R. Set the reverser by pressing R. The throttle must be in the idle position in order to set the reverser, which is sensible because you wouldn't go from first forward to it. And then press E to release the independent brake. E, yep. Press W to. Okay. Just put an outside view. So, right then, we're doing alright. So that's Loco now. So what are we doing now? So let's break the speed again. Turn it back to zero. Right, now bring the locomotive to a halt. Once again, fast moving, slow same, tap the X to 100%, press the independent brake. Right, done that. So, right, okay. Congratulations, you complete this tutorial. Right, okay, fair enough. That's easier than I expected. So there we go. Right, tutorial 8, train brake. Fundamentals of train handling, particular regarding to the Westonhouse train brake. Duration 15 minutes. Right, we'll wait and see. Here we go. Up, I take it. There we go. There. So, you may start your train forward when ready. A heavy train can take a long time to build up speed. Press F to select forward. So we'll do that. Let's turn it out. Turn it down a bit. So, reverser is in the forward position. Press Q to release the brake. So, we should be one of these around here. There we go, and tap W to advance the throttle. So let's go about just above half power. Okay, so we're on the move. Signal's green. Speed limit is 40. So yeah, we're good at the moment. Advance the throttle too quickly and it will result in wheel speed indicated by throttle flashing yellow in display to the right. The throttle's not flashing, we're alright. If the wheel spin occurs, press S to stop the throttle and then advance it more slowly. Apply the sand to the rails to help traction. Press V. Sand. Right, we didn't need to do that because we didn't get a spin. So, we're on our way. There's our green light. We're doing 19 and a 30. Our next speed limit is 60. So I'm going to increase a bit more. We're going to go to 60, about 300. So where are we at? 6. A slight minus gradient. There we go. This part of the line slopes downgrade, indicated by gradient expression. Right, gravity will move the train down the hill, speed slow throttle. So let's close that right down, so they don't go past, until the speed limit. Close the throttle until the speed limit is increase C limit on the upper right hand screen. So, right, okay. Okay, at the moment, I think we are probably going to just make it to the 60. We'll wait for the rest of the carriages to go through. So we've gone through the 60, but all the carriages to get through. There we go, let's speed it at the moment. There we go, we're all through. So, the speed limit is 50. In cab. Let's turn the headlight on. There we go. Zero done. Train brake is controlled by the brake line, an airline that connects the brake systems to every car in the train to reduce the brake pipe. Reduction of brake pipe pressure triggers the flow of the ceiling, causing the brake to apply at the time. Okay, so 0 throttle, we're on 60, so let's get up to 60. Let's get the speed up. No point trundling along at 30 when we do 60. Downward grade anyway, but we'll get it near and then we can knock it off, or if we get near to 50, because we're getting to the 50 limit soon. So there we go, speed limit is now 50. And we're still downward. The train movement's quite nice. Let's look at this fit for a modern self. lapping brake handle, the amount of brake force depending on how far your brake handle is moved through the range. Yep, okay. Near to the speed limit, 40 odd. Next speed limit is 70. Right, there's a 40. It's the service brake. Keep trying this brake when the speed limit is 40. So how do I know there's a speed limit of 40 on the tunnel? That's what gets me. It doesn't say, because it's saying next speed limit is 60 and that one's 70. But hey ho. Got one on the throttle because we're dropping past 40. Below 40. Speed limit is 60, and we know the, as we've been informed, the tunnel is 40. So, dropping more below that. Up ahead is a line kind of slip lead, losing momentum. We'll do it again until the track levels out again. Advance of throttle is necessary to prevent too much loss of momentum. Okay, so let's get us throttle on. So, what is that? 40 is not going to disappear until all the carriages are out of the tunnel. I don't know whether there's any more tunnels coming up and they're going to be 40 or it's just that one. I'm hoping you're picking me up with the mic. I keep moving my head away from it. So there's another tunnel. Let's have a look, see what. No, 60 on this tunnel, so we're good for that. But we've still got the rest of the track. The rest of the carriages are in the other tunnel by the looks of it. So we're still on a 40. Bump it up 2 more because we're only at 33. It should change to 60 soon. There we go. But the next speed limit is 40 again. So I'll go right up at the moment because we're nowhere near 40. Well, we're below 40 at the moment, but we're on a steep incline, so we're doing alright, so I will let you know I have messed up on this one a couple of times, not paying attention, and I shot a red light, and if you're playing this or you go to play it and you shoot the red light, end of tutorial, start again. So this is my third time lucky. And then we can move on to tutorial 9. It's because I was too busy reading the signs and not paying attention to what's going on. It tells you one thing, or I've misread it and I took the brake off and I should have left it on, or I should have applied it a bit more. So anyway, yeah, speed is dropping. There's quite a steep incline, this one. We're doing alright. That's what I need to do. I need to up the resolution. I want to be able to read those signs. And I know you can. If you get resolution right, you can. Right, so the next speed limit is 40. I take it that is going to be probably that tunnel again, as we had on the last one. Only doing 20 at the moment. So big old train I suppose we've got here. Let's have a quick look on the outside, see how we're doing with it. How many carriages have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. I count that as 20. To me that's not a bad, a nice old sized train. We're going to go back inside the cab because we're going to come through the tunnel. And 40 isn't the tunnel, so it's still 60 through the tunnel, so the 40 is further on. So anyway, let's keep going and get these tutorials out of the way, and then we can get in there and start doing some runs with some of these other. I downloaded a couple of, well, when I bought this with the SP2 update, it come with a couple of extra ones, and I've bought a couple of add-ons as well. Add-ons? Expansions. Add-ons, expansions, whatever you like, however you like to call them. Right, we're almost on a level. We're almost leveled out. We're on a 0.23, so actually the speed should pick up a bit now. The next speed limit is just under 1.5 miles, or 1.5 miles. The next signal's yellow as well, so that means there's a red coming up. I know there's a red coming up. So we are going to shut the throttle because I'm not going to mess around like I did last time. There you go, close the throttle, turn that twice. I've done that. 8 twice, we'll then put this one on 2 and cut some power. Okay, so the red is in less than a mile, so 0 throttle, I'm at 28, I'm coming down to a mile, go to 25, I can brake a little bit harder if need be, gonna make it. So where are we at? A mile away. I'm going to keep an eye on this one this time. And what I'm going to do, there we go. The distance to the next signal is shown in yellow. 5.32 in the right display. If it looks like you're going to stop too early, release the brakes and reapply them closer to the signal. If it looks like you're going to pass the signal, move the handle further to the brake. Okay, that's where I did it wrong. I took it off when I should have left it. So what we're coming up at, we're at 17 miles an hour, and I think, where are we at? 0.3. I can't see the sign yet. And 0.2 of a mile, so it should be just under this bridge. So we're on a slight incline now. 8 miles an hour, 0.2. Take the brake off because I'm dying now. Put power on, and then I can stop and then add some back if need be. Right, leave that. That's holding 8. Drop that back one if need be. I'm going to drop it back one because it's picking up. Throttle off, brake on, I can't see, let's stop sign. Stop short signal, press Q to release the brake and W to accelerate to advance. Yes, I know that. I'm going to go chase view. There it is. Just because it's an uphill, now we're on the level as well. Right, so 5, 6, right. Shut the throttle off. And once, let's get a bit of brake on. More. Come on. Yes. Got it. A little bit early, but we got there in the end. So, that's number 8 done. Hopefully that will have helped you all. Definitely worked out for me. Right, dynamic brake, tutorial 9. Dynamic brake is a means to reduce locomotive speed by an electronic system which converts the traction motor into generators. Traction motors into generators. The operation and effect of the system applies brake power onto locomotives. The effect requires a rotor to rotate the generators through gearing on the wheels and axles, retarding locomotive's travel. The generated current is dissipated and is a screwed location to the engine hood of the motor. Are called by the electric-driven fan that are powered by the portion of current generation. Okay, just a different brake. Right, let's go. I didn't really understand that. I don't know if anybody else would understand that, but basically it's another brake. Wow, 3 motors, quite a few carriages by the looks of it. So once applied, the train brake cannot be partially released. To reduce the brake force, it must be fully released and reapplied. After release, it takes time for the reservoir in each car to be repressurized. Click the check mark below when you're ready to continue. Okay, successive applications and releases can deplete the reservoirs with sufficient pressure to apply the brakes. Dynamic brake helps avoid this dangerous situation when making a long descent. Start your train forward when ready. Right, actually, choose forwards. Let's get some throttle going. That's better. Remember what you're doing. So, okay, dynamic brake this time. So at the moment, flow 0.0 mains reservoir equals 190 mod. Brake is released. The one there is the speed. Let's get a bit more. 6. That's necessary to keep the speed at a low or below 30.
Insufficient to slow the heavy train. The train brake can be applied in addition to the dynamics to keep the speed under control. Okay, right, not a problem. Right, so we're in the 30. Dynamic brake is on. Let's keep this down to 4. Doing alright at the moment. Wow, look at that. And there's the yard we was at before. It's a big old train, isn't it? So, a bit more of an increase here. We need to lower this dynamic brake. I'll be catching what speed are we? 24 at the moment. Doesn't run away too much. Increase the dynamic a little bit. Just jump to one. Back one. I like this. This is good. This is good. Take up another one. Keep it below that 30. Yellow signal, which means we're going to be coming to a red. That's going to be fun. As far as that, away. Speed next 40 is just in 2, and the yellow is in 7. Right. 28. That's good. So, right, the speed limit should change. Right, it's changed, but it's going to take a while because we're going to get the whole train through. Right, up ahead is a line level out. Steeply, we need to apply power to keep the train moving. Close the throttle, press C to disengage dynamic brake. Close the throttle, press C. Still got a yellow signal. Red at some point, I reckon. 31. Let's get a bit more. What do you see? So we come through this yellow. Tell us the next one's a red or not.
an incline there, so it's levelling off. Coming to the bridge, so I'm gonna. There's the other yellow. So is that going to be a red afterwards? River. There's a lake. To a minus now. So the yellow signal at the end of the red, slow down and stop signal. Right, so there, but it's not. Still got 0.2. I'm about to take the brake off and give myself a bit more throttle. We're on a flat, so it's not too bad. There we go, here's the red. Kill the throttle. Sorted. Congratulations, you completed this tutorial. If you would like to know more about realistic mode operations, you can extend the reference here. Don't worry about that. So, take it, that means we're now on to the last one. Right, tutorial 10. Steam. Controlling the steam engine is quite different from a diesel or electric engine. Rather than throttle, notch settings, a regulator and a reverser are combined as a power control to balance these to maintain steam. It's central to steam locomotive operation. 20 minutes roughly. Let's go. Let's give steam a go. I don't know whether I'm going to enjoy this as much as I have the other two, but you never know. Western Side Railways. And there's our Loco. I'll take it. This is going to be mainly inside. There we go. Right. Just like a diesel cab, the steam loco controls can be operated by mouse or keyboard. Shortcuts in this display. On the right, you'll notice that there are some details that are different. Click on the check mark. Each time you're ready to proceed or ready to progress. Even got steam. Right, so okay. When taking control of the steam loco, there are a few things you should check. First, boiler indicates the pressure available in the boiler to power the locomotive. This must be maintained to keep the locomotive running. Steam. There we got steam. Steam. Nothing. Right, okay. Water indicates the level In the sight glass, this should be maintained to around 60-70% by using the injectors to pump water into the boiler. Note the water slider in the lower right of the screen. Okay, water. Tap over to open the injectors. Right, coal level. Burning coal heats the water to produce steam. Pressure in the boiler drops as steam is consumed, and also when water is injected into the boiler. Add coal to the fireplace. Press spacebar to increase boiler pressure. Best firing technique is to add a little coal often. Right, cut off. The reverser is used to select the direction of travel and also controls the cut off. Full forward gear is represented by 70% cut off in the display on the right. More cut off later. More back later. Right. Cut off. Cut off to right. Okay. Hold F to set the forward gear. Okay. Watch the water level. Reduce the injectors when the level reaches 60-70%. The injector handle has several positions. For practice, you can learn to keep them open just enough to match the water pressure given the circumstances. Tap O to reduce. To set the water slider down to 20%. Okay. Regulator emits steam to the cylinder that turns the driving wheels. Open the regulator to 15% initially to avoid wheel slip. Press Q to release the brake and then tap W to gently open the regulator, gradually increasing it to 100%. Okay, so Q, W, 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 W. Regulator. Right, I take it I'm doing alright. Right, from inside the cab of a steam loco it can be difficult to see the road ahead. Cabin camera can be cycle keys. As I switch the head out here. Right. Right, so is at 40%. Water's at 69, 70. Coal level 94. off reduce. Cut off reduces the time the steam is emitted to the cylinder during each stroke. This reduces the acceleration of power using the steam more efficiently. Cut off valve keeping the number position while moving forwards. I'll reduce the cut off to 25%. To reduce to a medium speed, shut off steam, allow the train to coast. So to regulate. Okay. Here, so the train will slow down when it needs to brake. Once your speed gets to the increase and decrease the regulator and try to maintain speed. So, just trying to keep it 30 mile an hour by the looks of it. I'm going to stay in here at the moment. It's easier on the regulator. The water is at 80. Not so much water. Coal. Right. Cut off, which was that's better. Right, so I worked out the cut off. Regulate 20. Yeah, that's about. That's good. We're at 23. Doing something wrong. Wow. Just gone to outside view for no reason. There we go. There's my train. Got it going alright. So, is that it done? These people will be moving, wouldn't you? Oh well. I'm sure that's where we got the lumber. And go through. Alright, okay. It's just us going through. Ahead and right, line steadily, add coal, military, do the plan, water in the boiler, and hot fire before starting along ascent. Right, so some more. So we've got 75%. Oh, that's good. 75 coal. I'll take it that's putting coal in. Let's a bit more. Solid. We're doing alright. That's not too bad. I don't mind this. Cost it 26%. That's all good. Okay. Green. Drop that back now. Roll back a bit. Well, on a level then, it's gone back to a gradient again. Let's get that 100%. Waters at 71. Right up. Ejectors up a little bit. 70. Maybe about 75. That's actually dropping a little bit. Go that up then. Right. Doing alright. As speed falls, increasing maintenance complaint to increase the misery when this will use less steam. Gone to another cutscene. I'm hoping this is all coming on here because I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Probably don't want to hear me. I'm babbling away trying to work out what's going on and what I'm doing. Right, let's drop the cut off back to 26 and drop the regulator down because that's better. On Locos with a standard train brake, the handle is moved to the service position to vent brake pipe pressure, causing brakes to apply. Pressure will cause a drop until the handle is moved to the lap position. Okay. So I've turned the regulator off, speed limit's 45, we're dropping the speed a bit. That's gone back. Let's take it down a bit. The coal strip in there. Liquid those eyes. Gauge the level of brake reduces. When the brake applies required, wait for the equalizer to show the pressure to reduce before moving the hand to the lap position. Right, okay, so equalizer shows 15%. Where's it? 5%. Okay. Am I supposed to be braking? I don't know. It's not telling me. It's not a green signal. Okay. Oh, I'm back inside again now, so my water is right up, so let's pop that down. There, past 25. Let's take that down a bit. Brake brought us back to below the speed limit. Power. Water's coming back down. It's good. From here, more power is needed. It's from hill. Ensure the rig is set to 100. Tap to increase the car. Right, so a little bit more involved, steam. You know, getting the water and the coal level right up. The coal is right up, really. The water level's okay. Just a wee bit. And that's at 72. That's 100. 25. Is it pulling alright? Steam, body pressure 2.5, I suppose that's good. Maybe a problem with it. Equaliser at 7%. I don't seem to have any problems at the moment, it seems to be going alright. Green light. Not very yellow, which could mean we'll be looking at a red after that. We'll wait and see. As soon as this one's done, look at that smoke, get in there, pumping it out. Cut off up a bit, I understand why I'm doing it, but I know it's just to do it on the occasion. Back to, there we go. Levelling off now, so I might have to take a bit of power off. don't want to.
Right, I think yellow means it's water's getting a bit no pressure. Let's get some of that up there. Right, I'm going to need to stop up there. I'm going to shut off the steam. S. I'm not doing that one again for that. Literally, I was right on it. I should have used the independent brake as well. So, but that's the tutorials. I'm not carrying on with that one. I'm now going to skip that tutorial. I quite like the diesel and electric. I'm not ever keen on steam trains. Like I say, I've never been a train person, but I like diesel engines, so I like things like that. So the diesel and electric, yeah, I'm happy with those, but the steam, I might get to it in the end, and I might come back and do that tutorial again. But until then, I'm happy that I've done them. I know what to do. I'm not going to play that anymore. So anyway, that's the end. That's the 10 tutorials. Hopefully you didn't mind that I haven't completed it. I don't mind. Then again, it's my game, so if you do, leave me a comment, and yeah, I'll know your feelings. So that's the end of this one. The next one we'll be looking at playing one of the games. So until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.